My people, how una dey? Now welcome to today Ogbonge News. My name still remain AU David Yawamialu, one of the universe. My people, today we get some Ogbonge news wey we wan talk. First, make we first just quickly rush the headline so that una will understand wetin we dey go for inside. So you just know the one wey be say you wan watch for inside. Although this video will long small, just stay and watch to the end so that you get the full gist. First, we'll be talking about the Pastor Kumuyi, Kumuyi, the founder of a Deeper Life church. So one talk about whether the guy don't they lose some kind. You understand? Don't worry, we'll go inside. You understand what they happen about Pastor Kumuyi. Then we also they talk about the palliative when it be say federal government give the state how they did the share on. Now we'll still talk about one man when it be say he spent big money, take turn himself to dog. He say he don't tire for life, he don't tire to be human, he turn himself to dog. So all this one I want you want to talk. My people, before we go inside, in case you never subscribe, and the time when we say we subscribe, now be this one. So make we go inside in detail. My people, you get one man when the big say that they call him Toko, although the name when be say the real name no great talk and come up, but now the name when be say they do things for social media and maybe that one, and now they call him Toko. The man say he don't tire, he don't want to become human being, he don't want to become a dog. Now the man he go turn himself to dog. As you, in fact, when you first see the dog, how the dog when he turn to the waka, how the dog be, how the dog come out for human being, become dog. When you first watch the video so that we'll come back and analyze on how it become dog. My people, waiting to true happen for the matter because so many people don't, although this thing don't they be like waiting they take small. People don't they talk to me say how did it really happen when it be say the man turn to dog? How it happen when you spend this money? You see the money when you spend about $14,000. Now it turn to dog. Waiting really happen. It true do surgery when we say it happen. No. Not be say do surgery. Wetin the man do be say he na tailor na sew the designer, that is a fashion designer, na make the costume when be say it dey enter inside. As you see am for inside that this thing, so as you see am so in dey enter inside, then you can't stay inside. They behave like animal, they behave like dog. They do things when be say dog they do. So I don't know how they survive inside the that costume when they enter. People are think when it be say it happen with that one, but now still human being though, but he's trying to live like an animal, behave like animal, and he can spend that big amount of money to do the costume when we say they enter inside as an animal, they work out, they do things like dog. My people, if you not see what they happen for Nigeria, after they don't remove a subsidy, the federal government will come wait for them, maybe say they will do palliative, that is maybe so say they make people life they okay for people. So now they can't go meeting, they can't say okay, they don't approve 5 billion, though the state government now, as we they talk now, all of them say now only 2 billion now federal government don't relieve. The 5 billion when we talk say they release for them, I borrow some of them be 48% of the money now borrow, now the state will borrow. Now they can't say maybe they do, made a share 100,000 of the bags of rice to each state so that they will do the thing. So now the matter when it be say they happen with this one, how the state take they share them. So if you watch, in fact, maybe you just watch this video, as you watch them, you will see them how they take share for each state. Just watch the video small, make you see what happened for Lagos and the other states. So now be this one.
As states begin to implement the distribution of palliatives to cushion the effects of fuel subsidy removal, concerns are being raised as to the actual impact of the palliatives on the most vulnerable. In Kwara State, 1,200 bags of rice were distributed over the weekend to 16 local government areas. Each local government area has 12 wards, which comes down to 8 bags of rice to each ward.
Bàtàwádọ́hún wọ́n wá ní ìjọba àpapọ̀ ní ṣe federal government wọ́n fún ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara ní 1,200 bags of rice. Ike mẹ́fà kan gbogbo àgùnbẹ́lẹ́wò lápapọ̀. Ìráìsì tó kan gbogbo àgùnbẹ́lẹ́wò ní.
There needs to be an explanation to this. Well, in Lagos State, the chairman of Shomolu Local Council, Abdul Hamed Salau, came under fire after videos of subsidy palliative distribution at a primary school went viral. In the videos, a crowd of people, allegedly from different parts of the state, were seen trampling on each other while packaged food items were thrown at them.
My people, you see that small bag when it be said, you see how many people want share that bag. So that one I'm palliative. That one then be what is federal government do when it be say 1 cup of rice not go reach people hand, you not go reach person hand. 1 cup of rice, you not go reach a full family. They say they do palliative. May I not understand this kind of government when it be say we did so. Government when it be say that they do pupu now that they do anything when they like, they even come out now tell us say. Our what is it they call them? And the employment rate say is 4%. That is Nigeria don't people when they work for Nigeria don't many. They say the strategy when they use anybody when they say if you go out come back from 1,000 say you don't employ, you don't be an employed person be that one. Then they take return. So even they say you work out come back and person dash you money in a part of employment now you did this country na theater na movie now we dey art for this country. As we dey talk all this one upon all the things when we say they happen for our Bodo country, when it be say the backbones when happen during the election, when it be say they take go call, they take do this, our brother, our father. The man when he be say many people they respect well, Apostle W. Kumuyi come out, come talk say this matter when he be say we dey talk concerning election. Make we keep quiet, make we shut up, make we not even talk am again because what it don't happen. Tinubu don't already get the power. Say God will use Tinubu to build Nigeria. God will use Tinubu to build Nigeria. What it make me the talk now because so many people don't react to this. Matter when it be say Pastor Kumuyi talk, they can't even they ask whether Kumuyi don't they lose some kind of integrity. Why the man can't be say all these APC people that be say he already support the talk about them like during the Buhari if I come back talk say Buhari now God bring Buhari come for us and they went further to say maybe you just they look and go they display now they display and so they still go look further to say. Buhari in 2017, God will give Buhari idea. God will give Buhari idea to fix Nigeria. Buhari don't come up for power. He destroy Nigeria. He not fix am. So me I don't understand whether God and they tell him being just use the whole ideology or just use the whole mind till they talk all these things. That's why I say you don't say talk say the law, but you know some pastors when you talk, people want to see how substantial this matter when it be say you talk be the power when it be say it carry. When you come back talk say God will use Tinubu to build Nigeria. Some people come the reason and say don't be say Tinubu when be say they know they talk now. Many people come back they talk and say God not be God of confusion.
Kumuyi spoke with journalists in Oshogbo ahead of the Global Crusade program of his ministry. The cleric also urged Nigerians to forget the past and support the new ministers recently appointed by the president and believe that God will also use them as instruments to build Nigeria.
Those ministers that have been chosen in the cabinet, they are not new people that have never done anything. If you look at them one by one, you'll see the good things they've done, either as state governments in the past, state governors rather, or as other ministers. And they have been, I would say, carefully chosen. If we support them, if we are not, criticizing every step and they don't know where to start, if we accept them and we believe that God will work through them, He'll use them as instruments to build our nation, let's forget the past. This is a new day. And I believe, and we all believe, we're going to see new things for our country through our president and through the members of the cabinet. Good things will happen.
Well, unfortunately, I think it's that part that he said, forget the past, that got a lot of people talking. Let me take some reactions. This person wrote, was it not the same thing you said during Buhari's tenure, sir? We're beginning to doubt your integrity. Another Twitter user there goes, new things don't happen with faulty foundations. And the Bible said, Elijah repaired the altar that was brought down by Jezebel. It was on this basis that Elijah was able to call down fire. You don't call for fire when the altar is broken. The foundation through which this government came in is faulty, and new things can't happen.
God knows say waiting how Tinubu read there na wuru and Dog+Is na nyama 90 read there say how you going to come out. If fact instead make you say talk about justice, make justice take its course. He say make we forgive, make we let the past be past. Support the government, support this minister, make it be said. Because the matter when it be said, then people come to talk and say whether the man, if like say whether the man or they pull hand for Kumuyi, then make him we go to talk and say as we look the team Nigeria, many people don't want to talk through for Nigeria again. Now they use one corner eye like this. They watch our personal TV. They see how the matter they be because we dey wait for the judgment when it be say they will the judgment not to take again. All of you will be say they do this thing all eyes on judiciary. Me don't worry. Judgment will soon come. In the judgment, it not go pass August 16 because September 16. Sorry, September 16 because the September 16 will make it 180 days when it be say they fight the case because the law talk and say for the tribunal the case not go pass 180 days. Between now and September 16, which will make it 180 days. The judge will have no choice. They must give the verdict. We are waiting to see what the judge will say, whether all the litigation, all the nyama, the Dog+Is will be say the Tinubu head, whether the judges will talk and say Tinubu free. They can only say Tinubu free if they rewrite our constitution. There are so many things that happen that they against the rule and the law of the land. My people now so we see how rich anyhow they see how we call the tell now as the matter they work out till we go. Subscribe. See you there.